Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of A Chapter a Day Keeps the Doctor Away. My name is Alan, otherwise known as HeSweet, and I'm from ReverseThese.com as well as the Speakeasy podcast. This time I'm looking at UQ Holder Chapter 27, Tota vs. Nagumo. And this time, we start off and Tota's like, holy shoot, he just disintegrated Karen. What the fuck? And Nagumo's like, I didn't disintegrate her. She's not that easy to kill. I just transported her really, really far away, because that's what you do with immortals you can't hurt like that. You just get them out of your hair to the point where they're not going to bother you for a long time. Like her being on the moon. She's probably fine. Not happy, but she's probably fine. And Tota's like, oh, so you want to take me into your boss because I have crazy demon powers that I don't really understand. And not exactly sure how to easily activate or control. And you totally took out Karen. And you want me next? So, peace by Mizzou! And he's like Jonathan Joestar and decides the best way forward is reverse. So he is out. And Nagumo's like, pretty clever. Now I gotta chase him. And so a little on the run action as, Tota's like, alright. Probably not gonna be able to outrun him forever. But if I could get my sword, once again, I might be able to at least have enough leverage at that point to beat him off enough, basically fight him off enough so that I can get away or, get back to UQ Holder with, Kuromaro and, work things out from there. But fighting him one-on-one, being weakened, Karen, once again, was better than me, and she was fresh, so I without a weapon and injured and tired, ain't gonna do squat. So, as does not make it back to his sword, as Nagumo catches up to him, and so does, basically, a Harrier jet that lands a bunch of troops. And Tota's like, oh, they're all regular human guys. I mean, that's pretty cool armor and pretty cool guns, but, I'm pretty much an immortal vampire. I could get through these guys. And Nagumo's like, look, man, I said before, easy way, hard way. Easy way, you go to my bosses, we use your power, You're a threat to mankind because all immortals are evil. For some reason, I keep believing that, even though an immortal saved me from another immortal. Maybe making me think that maybe some immortals are good. No, they're all evil. So you're evil, and we got to bring you in. And Tota's like, all right. And then he learns, all right, these guys obviously know their immortal hunting jobs. They're super quick. They're super strong. They know how to fight immortals. Still not enough to take down Tota, but there are enough to open up holes in his defenses so Nagumo can plaster him with stakes and basically be like, hey, see, hard way, that hurts like a bitch, right? See, we could have just got on the plane and went to my headquarters, but had to take on a private military organization, huh? All right. And so the chapter ends with Evangeline, otherwise Yukihime, in her hotter, older form, stepping on to the playing field. So, I don't know, overall, Nagumo himself still, other than his teleport immortals away. It's still not fully showed why we should fear him. I mean, we definitely get the sense that he's got a lot more tricks up his sleeve, but, you know, it's a lot more implied badassery than actual badassery so far. I mean, once again, basically all he did to Karen was teleport. You know, he was Papa J from Wild Cards more than like Swordsman Supreme. And other than that, interesting. I'm sure those troops will be, you know, cannon fodder for, you know, and like, you know, like this guy and like Nagumo used him. Things that I use to set up my plans or wear you down. Definitely not, you know, thug on the street, but definitely not the boss character material. You know, they're like the elite troops that you fight in a beat 'em up game. They're not, you know, the bosses, but you know, they're definitely ones that you can't fudge around with. So, um, the cover splash page definitely cements that, you know, he's the descendant of Negi and Nagi, and you know that's where he's getting his power from. Other than that, I'm kind of wondering if Kuramaru is going to get involved in this, or if he's just off with, you know, the kid with the pot on his head, you know, putting out fires, and this is all going to be Evangeline's, you know, time to shine and kick a little way. But interesting to see. Um, really curious how much Nagumo is gonna, you know, stand up and fight, or how much he's gonna go, all right, Yukihime, peace out, you know, we'll catch you on the flip side. I feel like he's gonna go fight, or at least put up a chapter's worth of resistance before fleeing. But we'll see what happens in that chapter. All right, see you guys then.